right, so we've got Eric Ethridge on iHeartRadio. Nice to see you as always.
Shannon, great to see you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, of course. So, big things. You have moved to Nashville.
Yes, officially moved as of almost 4 months ago now.
How exciting is that?
It is awesome. Not having snow in the winter is also awesome.
It's a bonus for
yeah,
sure.
it's a bonus for sure. But no, being in Music City is fantastic.
Why do you think that's such an important move that you maybe needed to make right now in your career?
Yeah, I mean, it is the hub of country music, really, you know. And I'm finding even a lot of my Canadian country music artist friends are all moving down there too. It's where all the creativity happens. It's where sort of, you know, it's where country music is going to. That's where you learn all that stuff.
Yeah.
So being influenced by the best writers in the world is a great start for sure.
Yeah, and you have a lot of Canadian country family down there, which is also
Yes.
kind of cool. It's kind of like you're still around everybody that you're around all the time.
Oh, I still write with and I'm actually finding now that I live there, I'm writing with them more, which is great. So, it's just there's more opportunity there, and more opportunity to collaborate, and now I finally get to focus solely on music, which is just so exciting.
Right. So you are a chiropractor as well. So did you give that whole thing up?
I am no longer a chiropractor.
No longer a chiropractor.
As of January 1st, 2019. I'm no longer doing that.
Full-blown music.
Yes.
So was that kind of a scary decision to make, or did you feel like that was what you had to do?
I for a long time felt like that was what I had to do. I mean, I was passionate about being a chiropractor, but music is sort of just what made me feel alive, you know? And every time I'd get out on stage, like I knew that's where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so finally making that move, it was scary, but I'm just so glad that I did it.
And I've seen you on stage, and I feel like that is definitely where you're supposed to be. So I saw you last time perform was with Brett Kissel. You were on the We Were That Song tour.
Yes.
And Brett is such a champion of yours.
Has been amazing.
How cool is that? Because I mean, he literally is one of your biggest fans. That's no joke.
And the feeling is mutual. I mean, like it's. When Brett reached out to me, like, you know, what's awesome about Brett is I met Brett like 5 years ago, and when one of my songs was the first to hit 1 million streams, he called me that day on my cell phone, and he's like, "What are you doing right now?" And I was in my clinic, like, I don't know, man, I'm just working. Why? He's like, "Your song hit 1 million streams. You need to go home and celebrate with your family." I'm like, "You're right, Brett Kissel. I need to go do that." So he's been great about even just like, "Hey, man, you know, great things are happening. Make sure you celebrate the wins.
Take time to soak it all in."
And I've learned a lot from Brett, even being on tour with him. Like, I've learned a lot about performing, just how he does what he does. He's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
So I'm very lucky to have his support. For
yeah,
sure.
Very cool. Okay, so also you've had a very exciting year, and it's only April.
Right. Yeah.
So you also signed with Olay.
Yes.
Which is very exciting.
Super exciting.
What are you most excited about being a part of their team?
Well, Olay is just such an incredible company. They're such a powerhouse, you know, and to be on the label side as one of their new signings is just even more exciting.
And you're also a songwriter too, which
yes.
they're a huge champion, obviously, of songwriters.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah, they have such a presence in Nashville too, which is like everybody in Nashville knows who Olay is,
right.
And so it's really, really cool to be in that community. The songwriters and artists they've signed are amazing, and having access to work with them is such a blessing. So I'm very grateful to be a part of the Olay family now, and to have a team of people to like help push music forward is just it's awesome.
Sure.
I'm very excited.
You have a good support system.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, If You Met Me First, it's probably one of my favorite songs of yours.
Thank you so much.
It is so good.
Thank you.
You're finally putting it out to the world in a much bigger way as far as releasing it to radio.
Yeah.
It's been out. It's got a lot of views on streaming and YouTube and stuff. What are you most excited about for people to hear that song?
That song shows what I'm most excited about is that song shows a different side of me as an artist. You know, when I came with Liquor's Calling the Shots, it was kind of like this power anthem. California Making Me Crazy are very, very much like lighthearted, fun songs. But If You Met Me First, you know, is the emotional side of a lot of the like work that I do, and
shows a bit of an emotional side of Eric.
Yes, I'm a sensitive person.
He's a sensitive guy.
But by far of all the songs that I released on my album, that one is connecting with audiences everywhere. Even in Germany, somebody just put out a cover of that about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and it's almost got 1 million hits in Germany on this cover.
That's so cool.
It's something that's a special song. I mean, it's connecting with people all over the world. Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
Thank you so much.
I listen to it often.
Thank you so much.
All right, so one thing I want to ask you is, because of course you've got your singles out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But is there one person out there that maybe you would love to collaborate with on a song? Because I would love to hear you do a duet. I know you've done something with Leah Daniels.
Yes.
But is there one person? Doesn't have to be country.
Doesn't have to be country. I would love to do I would love to collaborate with Loud Luxury. I've been saying this for like 6 months now. I love what they do. They're from London, apparently, is what I've heard.
Yep.
And it's kind
Western
of
University boys.
Yeah. And I love their music, and a lot of country artists are pairing up with like, with
the pop collaborations
pop
are cool.
collaborations, and I was just thinking to myself, man, I would love to do something with them. So we'll see. Maybe it'll happen.
Loud Luxury. I feel like that needs to happen. That would be a fun. It would have to be a party song.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be a party song.
Come on. Yeah,
you can't do a heartfelt one for that. All right. So one other thing maybe this year that you're most looking forward to as far as 2019 goes.
Yeah, as far as 2019, well, this radio tour across Canada that I'm on is awesome. I'm really excited to be on that. Our biggest show of this year so far is Boots and Hearts this summer.
That's a pretty big one.
And on the main stage, opening up for Miranda Lambert. So that's like a dream come true.
You've been on kind of a fast hill upwards.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, it's taken a lot of work, and a lot of great people on my team have helped push this forward. So I can't take all the credit, but no, I'm very grateful to be where I'm at and have these opportunities.
All right, and then the video is coming out.
That
soon?
is yes, very soon. We just got the final cut back, so now we're just working on the plans to release that now. It looks great. It was shot in Nashville, so you'll see Lower Broadway in it as well.
Nice, I love it. Okay, if you met me first, you got to check it out. Eric Ethridge on iHeartRadio.